Hey, good morning, everybody. 7:04, the people are starting to roll on in. I believe Stolhansky just
he's in the building.
Just pulled into the building. The Eric Stolhansky.
He's great.
He wrote The Departed.
He did.
Yeah. Well, rewrote it.
Yeah.
Different.
Made some edits.
Different one.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy played well this weekend from what everybody's telling me. He's ready to get pads on today. J.J., what is your goal for camp?
Helping this team get better, any way I can, whether it's going against the ones and giving them all I got and, hitting some deep balls down the field on them to piss them off a little bit and, get that urgency up for the rest of practice. But at the end of the day, it's all about the team, making the team better, making them the most prepared they are until they get into September. So I just can't wait to continue to keep doing that.
Quick point. Do you guys remember like 4 or 5 years ago?
Nope.
When we had PJ Fleck in here and they asked him like what he looks for when he recruits, and he said the first thing I look for is how his teammates react to him when a good play happens. Okay. Well, if that's your basis on how good of a teammate a guy is, then JJ is very well liked. Because after he made that throw to Jalen, everybody, even the starters, came off the field and like congratulated him. Like, I'm sure you've been on teams, Ben, where like there are people that just aren't well liked, and that's tough to be around.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's also he has that infectious enthusiasm too. Yeah. I mean, if he seems fired up about it, then it's more likely that you're going to go up there and show your excitement for him as well. So, some guys like, Kirk, up until a point, I think was if he made a throw like that in practice, he might just pump his fist. But he's just stoic. He's this business.
And he's walking off.
It's not like guys are not excited for him. It's just that he's not exuding this exuberance about like, oh, I just made an awesome throw. But JJ would, and so guys kind of feed off that. So it is tricky when you are watching body language. But from everything that I've heard about him is just as you heard it in his voice doing that interview, like, it's infectious. Like he amps up whatever room that he's in, and not by being loud, but by I think just being self-assured and confident. And then he's out there making throws. And the thing is that one throw I think he had 2 to Naylor. I'm telling you, he had of those 4 touchdown throws. I mean, they were legit throws.
Yeah,
they were legit. Like he knew the coverage, he knew where the guy was going to open up, and now. Maybe holds on the ball just a little bit long because they're just in a different type of environment. Like they weren't facing a blitz. It wasn't like a team drill. It was like 7-on-7 sort of thing. So, I think the timing is a little off, but as far as him understanding where guys are supposed to be and the pieces and all that stuff, it was fantastic.
Last thing, and I know this is in Vikings news, but how quickly into some of the teams you've been on can you tell if the young quarterback has it or doesn't have it?
It varies. It varies. Guys are going to look great. Guys can look great in the offseason. Guys can look great in this part of training camp. But again, I think once you put the pads on and once you start getting into more live pass rushing drills, and then once you can really start to get physical with the wide receivers on the outside, that's when everything starts to settle out. Like, all right, now you are always problem solving. Things aren't always just static for you, and you get clean reads all the time. So this is the rubber hits the road situation.
Thank you for your honesty.
Hi, Eric.
Now joining the show, you've seen him in a billion movies. Broken Lizard comedy. How about Eric Stolhansky? Stolhansky flew in for the freaking initial tournament.
That's right.
Stolhansky's the best, man. Hi, Eric. How are you?
We got to fix your... Hold on, Eric. There we go.
Headphones are falling apart.
Then tighten that up.
There you go. I'm a little nervous, though. I've only gotten one ever. So.
Well, hey, man.
I might not get invited back next year.
Well,
we'll see.
Yeah, maybe your day.
Are you billing iHeart for your flight here, or how are you doing that?
Good luck with that.
Luck. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Still owe Corey for an Uber and Hawk for multiple.
He'll just take it out of my paycheck.
Oh.
How you been?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
Real.
Good.
It's exciting to be back. I love being with you guys.
I know.
Yeah, this is cool.
What you been up to? What's going on?
Raising kids.
I know.
Yours or?
Congrats.
Mine? Well, I mean, they live in my house.
Yeah, right.
I've adopted a couple kids, and then I'm currently fostering an 11-month-old, so I have a baby.
Oh, man.
I sound like I have a cold. I do.
Whoa, do you really have? Oh, wow. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, wow, what a that is a hell of a journey, man. That is the most fun ever.
Yeah.
11-month-old. Wow.
Is it? Is that what you're supposed to say, Hawk?
I miss
That's
it.
the most fun ever. I love getting
I miss
love
it.
getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah,
I loved having a purpose in life.
Just let this breathe.
You know, Hawk, you could always foster another
I know.
kid.
I've thought about it. You should. I've thought about it. Swedish.
There's a lot of need out
Yeah,
there.
the Swedish bikini model.
Ma'am, I know you're 34 years old.
Yeah,
You
but-
could use a little guidance.
Oh, no way.
What is that? What do you got?
That's a little man.
Ah, little dude.
Man.
Yeah, man, that's the best.
That's a great picture, too.
Little kids, man. It's fun to have a little baby running the house.
So, do you have any time to be making or writing movies of any kind?
Yeah, we've been writing Super Troopers 3 for the last couple of years.
Oh my!
Got a script. Studio loves the script, but it's kind of getting now to the point where we'll probably have to shoot next year because snow, right? It's getting weather, so now we'll probably have to wait for the snow to melt to get it off the ground. So hopefully shoot when the snow melts next year.
Where will it be shot?
We're talking about shooting in Massachusetts. Kind of looks like
so
Vermont.
that's why.
Good tax incentives.
Okay, so when do you need us out there to be in
Yeah.
the movie?
Just whenever the snow starts melting, just
Just got to
fly
hang
or
out.
Yeah,
bike
Hawk and I will be
or
there.
walk or...
As long as I'm in charge of
rocket.
craft services, I'm good.
You-
I don't even have to be in the show.
You just wanna
or the
cook?
movie.
You just
Well,
wanna
I just
put
want to
M&Ms out
like,
there?
because I know that's the gathering spot for everybody.
Sure.
So, as long as I can just like help you guys be fed and provide all the trail mix, yeah, I'll be good.
Yeah, you have a purpose.
See, that's my purpose in life.
Yeah, man.
I need
Look
to
at
keep
you.
you guys well hydrated and fed.
Yeah, you don't have enough going on in your life.
It'll be.
Would they give you a break?
I would
They
go
let you
out
have the
there.
show?
I'd go out there for on the weekend. You guys shoot on the weekends, right?
Yay.
There's no stopping once you guys.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, you guys don't go like 7 days a week when you're.
Well, you try to get a couple days off to sleep.
No, that's overrated. As you know, with 11 month
Making
old at
movies
home.
here, yeah, right.
So I remember we asked you this on the
Thing?
After Party podcast when that was still a thing because we thought it was going to make a lot of money because we were getting like 1 million downloads a month. Yeah.
Well, Bonus is going to be here today.
Oh boy.
Pass.
Brian Cox, obviously, right, was in the Super Troopers movies,
Yeah.
and now he's a giant deal. Not that he wasn't a brilliant actor before, but
Sure.
post Succession, how do you get Brian Cox to jump on board for Super Troopers 3? Is that going to happen or not?
Yeah, it's a great question. The challenge is he's into it, but the challenge is trying to find when he's not working. So then you have to kind of work around trying to find like a week when you can steal him.
Got it. So he's in if it works.
Yeah, if you can fit it into a schedule.
would be
He was
awesome.
available this September, but we're still trying to get it off the ground.
So is that sort of how that works too? Is that I know that I can't imagine scheduling everybody around everybody's other schedules and work schedules and shoots and all this other stuff, but would you only need him for a week?
Yeah, you can shoot all of his stuff out. So like the producer just puts the schedule together where you can just shoot him out. It's called shooting someone out. And if you just try to get somebody and you shoot all their scenes just back to back.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, if he's not available, Sauce is.
Yeah, I can do it.
You can do a Coxie.
Yeah.
I can see you doing
Oh yeah, he can.
Yeah.
He can shoot him out.
You should see Zach. He's really good.
Yeah. Tommy's available too.
I would say his famous Succession line, but I would probably get bleeped or kicked out.
That is correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't say that on there.
Good point.
Yeah.
The two-order?
The two-order.
Yeah, the two-order.
He's
Yeah.
famous for it. He does
Second word
cameos
is
for it.
off.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, that was a good show.
Is there a count in the whole
Yeah, Count Dracula.
Count Chocula.
in the whole series of Succession? How many times did he say
Count.
that?
It's got to be a couple hundred.
It's got to be.
It seemed like he said it 3 or 4 times an episode, and there
Right.
were what? I don't know.
You have to be able to ask
50
Alexa.
episodes or whatever it was? 40 maybe?
Alexa. Is she in here?
How many times did Brian Cox say bleep off?
In 30, this is from imdb.com, there are 3,021 uses of the word F in the entire show. So that
From
is-
everybody.
That is more than 100 uses of that word per episode.
Right.
You can pay him to say that to you on Cameo.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How much did that run
It's
you?
not cheap. It's not cheap.
Probably
Yeah.
a couple $100. You still on Cameo, Sauce?
Yeah.
Word up.
Great point.
All right, should we do some news quickly here?
Yeah, real quick. Yeah,
Let's
we'll
do some
that, and
news.
then,
What's his character in it?
Larry Brown?
In Succession?
Yeah.
He plays
Larry Brown?
Roy.
Yeah.
Logan Roy. Yeah.
He says it 402 times.
The F word?
Roman says it 523.
All right, that's the F word, but
the
now we got to figure out
you.
the blank off is kind of his catchphrase.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Hey, Saints.
Saints are off today. They visit Iowa tomorrow. Thank you, St. Paul Saints. Get your tickets. We'll let you know when they come back to CHS Field at saintsbaseball.com.
He says it's Logan, right?
Yep.
He says it 30 times.
And you can pay.
It's got to be more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Man, it feels like it's way more than that.
I feel like he said that specific phrase 15 times in one episode.
Right.
I love that there's a chart for it, though.
Yeah, there's a whole breakdown of it.
And you can pay him $689 to say it to you.
$689 to say bleep off?
That's a very specific number.
Wow, that is a very specific number.
It's like got to be a tax bit, right?
Must be market value, right? We were just talking about
Yeah,
Jordan
market
Love with
value.
market value.
Yeah.
Maybe that's exactly what he can get.
It's better to be a quarterback, I think, though.
Man, 689. Anyway, Chris, the news.
We got to go to break.
Oh, man.
Oh, bye.
But thank you, St. Paul Saints. Yeah, we got sports when we come back. There's nothing really in the news that's not going to make you sad or mad. So let's just skip that.
Well said.
Good job.
All right.
All right, Parrish was supposed to be here at 7. He's not, but let's just hope he's not sleeping in. Eric Stolhansky is here. Tatum Everett should be here in the next 20 or 30 minutes or so. Same thing with John Bonus. Same thing with Elizabeth Reese from Twin Cities Live. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan. KOC on the cornerback position on your home of Minnesota Vikings football, The Fan. A little depleted there at cornerback. Here he discusses it.
Especially some of those guys that have some experience now, either 1 year in Flo's system or just a couple years here being, in our program of here in Minnesota. I'm looking for those guys just to continuously show some improvement and comfort, use some of the experience that those guys have gotten in some pretty big time moments over the last couple years, and just have confidence to show up every day with a plan to focus on some things to get better. And then when we get out on the practice field, let it loose, turn it loose.
Turn it loose.
Gotta turn it loose, you guys. This is the time, man. This is the sauce. This is the true bubble guts.
Yeah, the best time.
Yep.
The best.
Did not get a lot of sleep last night.
As I said, and I don't know if you were here yet, Ben, this weekend is the last weekend without football until February. The last one.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they got the Hall of Fame game, then you got nothing, and then it's all of it. Thursday football next week, and then it's on until February. College football starts in like 4 weeks.
God, I don't even. Now that you say that, I feel panicked. I'm like, I don't even know if I don't feel ready.
It's going to be great. I mean, you guys you have a preseason game
a week from Saturday.
Yeah. They got three great Saturday games. So the NFL, the last Vikings preseason game is a noon game. Is that just to get it's in Philly? Is that to get everybody just even at the stadium, just to go through the motions of a noon game? Is that why they do that?
I think the first game's a noon game. I think the Vikings play at noon for all three preseason.
No, isn't one Hawk. Do you have it over there? I think one's 3 something.
Oh yeah, you're right. The one is 3:00.
Yeah,
I think I think it goes noon. No,
but either way, I think that's on purpose.
The week from Saturday might be at 3:00.
Yeah,
and then I think we have 2 noon games, don't we? We have multiple noon games.
But I think they're on purpose. I think it's just to get everybody. It's dress rehearsal for everybody.
Yeah, or it could. I don't really know the whole motivation behind putting. I would just assume that it's, hey, we got a lot of games to go through, and what's the point if you're not going to be on national TV of putting a preseason game at 7:00 at night?
That's a great point.
Just play the game. It's easier on everybody. It's easier on the fans. It's easier on the traveling team. Just get it over with. Get everybody home. They get that little lull before the season starts, and just allow them even a few hours just to just to get back and kind of get ready for regular season.
Yeah. Did your headphones break, Carr?
Yes.
He
Snapped right off.
snapped
Can't
out.
hear a word.
Yeah.
You can't. Those broke?
Yeah.
There should be. Do you have other headphones?
Yeah, but it won't matter in these ones
What
because
about-
this thing
what
snapped
about-
off inside of this thing.
Isn't there a thingamajiggy around the corner right there where you can plug in? Maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
So is that what's going on? You've got
You snapped one off.
Yeah.
You snapped one
you
off.
broke
at
it
work?
off.
He
Huh?
got so mad at you guys, he never wanted to hear you again.
Just snapped it off.
Yeah, I thought that would be earlier than today, but yeah.
It technically was.
I'm impressed with his patience.
Yeah, you're really hustling.
Look at him hustle.
I know.
Never really seen that out of him.
Well, he can't hear me. Let me run through sports poorly so we can't comment.
Yeah, what? Okay.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
I'm sorry, it took me a minute. Raiders is a 3 o'clock game. Browns is a 3:25 game. Eagles is a noon game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 3 in the noon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I stand corrected.
That's all right.
Either way, it's great. 3 o'clock. I mean,
go.
I don't want to play. I don't want to work a preseason game at 6 or 7 o'clock.
I know, man.
Yeah.
The one in Cleveland. Are you going in early?
No.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can't.
You are, right?
I am. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I think you and Stolhansky are going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go early.
Yeah. We're gonna go in there and hang out.
Cleveland game, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Hall of Fame and
Cleveland.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he and I are gonna protest until they put in Bismarcky.
Well, no.
It's a pretty cool place.
Are we going to that?
Yeah.
This Marquis show?
What?
The Hall of Fame.
Do you want Tesla in there?
Of course they should be.
5-man acoustical jam, man.
See
Come
what
on.
I'm saying?
Your what hurts?
He gets it.
The Twins beat Detroit 5-0. Bailey Ober was fantastic. He went 8, scattered 1 hit, 0 runs, 11 strikeouts. The Twins are 58-46. They remain 4.5 back of the Guardians, who beat the Phillies 4-3. The Twins battle the Mets tonight at 6:10. Simeon Woods Richardson goes for your Twins.
Here's the manager himself, Rocco, on Bailey and his big game.
He gets in these modes where he can just use all his pitches, throw continuous strikes, and he really had the changeup working today. That was a very, very good offering for him. They get up there and he sits him down. Like he was in a very good place where he was repeating his delivery really well. He was on fire too. He was on fire.
Oh, good. Good.
It's always good to be on fire.
Yeah, but he's on fire.
The MLB trade deadline is tomorrow, and the Twins, from reports, are probably not going to make a move unless they can move salary to justify the move.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's ridiculous.
Why?
Tell us more.
Because the thing I don't get, and I don't understand how to manage money, and I don't get how to do any of that stuff, but like, I don't understand why every other team seems to be doing just fine, and the Twins come out and say, well, we can only make a move because we're going to cut payroll even more after we won our first series. I think it's ridiculous. Anybody else?
It was a Debbie Downer, I'll tell you that.
Right. Like somebody, I don't know who it was that wrote an article. I just read
It was Paul Kapachin.
Yeah, Paul Kapachin basically wrote, like, there's a big 36 hours for the Twins. If they don't make any moves, they're just going to push some of these fans further and further away who are already mad that they didn't make any big additions after they won their first playoff series.
I don't know. Eric Stolhansky's pissed.
Yeah, he is.
They could use
you
some
can
pitching.
tell. Yeah.
Just a couple pitchers, I think.
He just
you know?
threw his phone. He's so mad.
I know. He broke Corey's headphones.
Yeah.
Snapped it
He
off.
snapped one
He's
off.
always had trouble controlling the rage.
Yeah, that's
What's
what-
Zach doing?
He's under the desk.
Oh, man. He only needs 2 more wishes.
I wouldn't mind seeing an extra pitcher in there.
Yeah,
Right,
let's have another picture.
Yeah, please.
Pitcher.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
everyone-
lineup's great.
I think a lot of people agree with you, Sauce. We just like you and your rants.
Yeah, no, and I know my rant isn't that good, but the point gets across.
No, your point's taken, and I agree.
Yeah, we took
I mean,
your point.
Yeah, we took the point. We're going to allow you to have that point.
I'm gonna put it right over here
I'm not
and
going to
save
take the
it.
point away from you.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Like this is like think about it this way.
All right, dude.
Like
you make
let's
your
say,
point.
let's say,
Yeah, I'm confused. Explain it.
yeah, like let's say Netflix had a big blockbuster, right? They had one
Netflix?
good movie, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Wow, everybody watched Super Troopers 3 on Netflix." And then they just went, "You know what? Next year we're not making any more new movies. We're going to stick with what we have, and we're going to cut every payroll." That makes no sense. That's not how you run a business. You have to add money to make money.
I kind of liked your other angle better.
Yeah, I was with you, and now I'm lost.
What's my other angle?
So your analogy was like the Twins cutting payroll is like another business cutting payroll.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this back out and give it back to you. I don't get your point anymore.
I don't either. The Vikings' first full padded practice is today at 2:30. Their first preseason game is a week from Saturday when they battle the Raiders at U.S. Bank Stadium. Are you going to go to the practice today, Hogs?
I might go today.
Is it going to be blistering hot?
I hope so. I like it when it's blistering hot.
87 is the high today, Hawk. Hideous.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey, Saucerton. You know who else? You know who else looked kind of good the other day?
Carmen Electra.
Your guy Dallas Turner.
Yeah. We talked to Christian Darrisaw on Saturday, and he said they aren't in full pads yet, but he said he's just got all the bits you need to be a very good edge rusher.
Yeah. It was pretty apparent. Like this dude is he is athletic and he can rush the passer.
And when they went through when we were at the walkthrough, JJ was on, I think, the third team for the walkthrough. Doesn't mean anything, but that's just how they set everybody up. But Dallas was on first team defense opposite of Jonathan Grenard. Yep. He isn't talked about because they got a quarterback.
Well, I mean, part of it's Van Ginkel still coming back. I mean, he was on the field a little bit that I saw on Saturday, but I don't think he's 100% yet.
Yeah.
But
I know, as I said, I know this is in Vikings news, but do you know who doesn't participate and just stands on the sidelines?
Professor Xavier.
Okay, that's true. Lewis Seen.
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't even practice.
I will say this. I did not see him at all.
Yeah.
Now you're saying that he doesn't practice because he's injured?
I don't know if he's injured. But I did not notice him. He was not in any rotation. I wasn't necessarily watching the defensive back like fundamental drill, like their individual period. Yeah.
But when it comes to the team stuff, I never saw him get rotated in.
No, he did not.
So you're saying he was not seen?
Well played. See, you're even funnier without your headphones.
I can't even hear if there was laughter. There shouldn't have been.
There was all kinds of laughter. Tell him we laughed.
Everybody laughed.
Tell him I pissed myself. Yeah. No, say pissed.
He pissed himself.
Thank you very much. I wanted to know how much I loved it.
Yeah, he loved your line.
Like the headphone jack was right where knees go, so I kneed it and snapped it off.
Man.
Yeah.
He's good.
Zach's working hard though.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of little doohickeys going on.
Doohickeys, underused word.
Underused word. Yeah.
Hello.
Electronic doohickeys.
Well,
is PA at TCO today?
Yeah.
Well, then they'll have 3 hours to fix it between 9 and noon.
And Common might be. Barrero
isn't there a little black speaker right there in front of Zach right now?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, can you plug a headphone into that?
I don't know.
Isn't there a headphone jack on that speaker?
I don't know what he's doing.
I think something like that. Yeah.
The NFL Hall of Fame game, Hawk, is this Thursday between the Bears and the Texans.
Don't tell me, I know.
Game time is 7 p.m., and this weekend is the last weekend without football until February.
Exciting. Let's go.
Can't wait.
Let's go. Very exciting.
I'm ready.
Jordan Love agreed to a 4-year, $220 million contract.
Seems like a lot of money.
He's the highest paid quarterback in history, tied with Burrow and Lawrence. He also gets a record $75 million signing bonus, plus $150 million in new full guarantees.
Well, the next quarterback's going to have the new record for all of it.
And who is, it probably is, what's his face?
Scooch Magoo?
No,
good old
Corey's
Scooch.
guy.
Brockra?
Yeah, Brock Purdy, yeah. And then Tua got a contract where he's paid $53.1 million a year.
He's got so much money, he's called Threa now.
Brilliant. That's very funny.
Nah, not really. I'm just trying.
It's not bad.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
The U.S. men's basketball team crushed Serbia 110-84 to start their march to gold. KD missed one shot in 17 minutes. He had 23 points. Ant had 11. They play Wednesday against South Sudan, where they are 31.5-point favorites.
And they only beat them by 1 point in a game winner, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ron.
Yeah,
exhibition game.
I took the U.S.
You took U.S. and the points?
Yeah. Steve Kerr, who coaches what team? Does Hawk and Parrish know
His
what
name is
team?
Kerr Steve?
Yep.
Do they know what team Steve
Bet you
Kerr
Caniac
pitches?
they do.
Does Parrish know?
I don't want the package deal, but I think Parrish knows.
No, just
I bet
Parrish.
Okay.
Just Parrish.
Betting a Caniac?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Go.
I think it's Golden State.
Yes! I do.
Nice.
It's
Just
win
did Hawk?
chicken.
Hawk?
I did not know.
Damn it.
Chris
I was guessing either that or the Bulls.
You did play for for the Bulls.
Maybe that was
I thought he
the
coached
Chicago
Iowa State or
link.
something like that.
No, that's
You're thinking of Fred Hoiberg.
yeah.
What's the Caniac count at now?
1 or 2, I think.
I don't know. We don't even keep track. Power Trip Best
Yeah,
does.
he will. Steve Kerr said that Tatum will play and be in the rotation against South Sudan.
Tatum O'Neal?
Yep.
She's great.
Zach Tatum?
Tatum Everett should be here pretty soon. And same thing with Elizabeth Reese of Twin Cities Live. Eric Stolhansky, John Bonus, Mark Parrish, Tatum Everett, and Elizabeth Reese playing quarterfinal number 3 at 8:15. We've had 2 good games.
Oh, man.
Tommy Olson shocked the world on Friday. That was awesome. But we'll see if somebody can upset Mark Parrish today at 8:15. And the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot is up to $70,500. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
All right, welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Yeah, it is football season. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. They start hitting each other today.
Hell yeah, man.
Beating on each other. Getting things ready to go.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip. Presented by
Eric Stolhansky in here, biggest Vikings fan I know.
Yep.
Former quarterback for your Minnesota Vikings.
Me.
Once played linebacker for the Minnesota Twins.
Me?
Yeah. Huck doesn't really know sport.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
KFC talked to the media, as I said, I played a little earlier. They're getting ready for pads today. He wants a physical camp, Ben.
We're going to get some real opportunity for guys to not only do it one day, but come back and be consistent, maybe have great sequences of camp from a physicality, and kind of obviously it all starts with knowing what to do and being able to be where you need to be when you need to be there. And then once that happens, it's hopefully the natural instincts of the guys we've brought here or the guys that have been on our team take over, and we start to see that on both sides of the ball and in the kicking game.
They're going to get physical, Ben.
Good.
Like Olivia Newton-John kind of physical.
Yes.
Yeah.
With like leg warmers and
Leotards?
stuff.
That's right. Exactly right. That's right. Yeah.
Pantyhose?
That'd be a hot look.
It would be good.
I could see somebody like Justin Jefferson, Jets, pulling that off.
Yeah.
You know, because
Sure.
he's going to have just his football pants kind of pulled up. You know, probably to his mid thigh.
Yeah. Show that moose knuckle.
Yep. Show that moose knuckle. Then I could see him sliding on some leg warmers.
Yeah, why not?
Kind of a cool look.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lynn Swan, right? Didn't he wear leg
See,
warmers?
all these kids wear these like sleeves on their arms and legs all the time. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's like the bit.
Yeah, throw some fabric on there and just have like leg warmers.
You got to look sweet.
Thanks.
Leg warmers is going to be the new thing, huh?
Could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah. Could be.
Might have to wait till it gets a little cooler, but
You're
it could be.
calling it now, yeah.
Ben, what are we going to do at the cornerback position? You think we bring somebody in?
I think we kind of have to.
Right? Yeah.
I think they're going to do what they'll probably add somebody here shortly, but I could see. I mean, we're definitely going to be very active once all the cuts happen at the end of the month. You know, I think we're going to be big time players, trying to scour as much as we can. I mean, scouting department right now. Yes, I'll get out of your way.
Any idea what's going on with Shaq Griffin?
It's
Wow.
a tissue injury.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
It's a tissue
All right.
injury.
I didn't realize you unplugged me like that. Yeah, it sounds like it's just a soft tissue thing. I think it's day to day.
Right.
I think he'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Do we have hard tissue?
You have bone.
That's bone.
I mean, you do after you watch a few films.
A little blue chewable. Yeah, I'm 53, right? Everybody okay over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got
We're playing-
Zach's over here, but the pit crew just crawling underneath of all of us and doing things. And
Can you hear us, Corey?
We got it.
All right. Welcome back, Corey.
We're back. What were we talking about? So anyway,
Hard
the Twins
tissue.
payroll.
Yeah.
About a segment and a half. About a segment and a half, yeah. About a segment and a half ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys. Outside of cornerback, maybe there's probably some select positions that probably really aren't up for competition. But any one player or two players or positions that you guys are excited to watch and have people report on.
Wide receiver and running
Ask
back.
the expert.
Ben's here. He's the expert.
Hi, Tatum.
Hi, Tatum.
Hey.
Tatum, Eric Stolhansky, Tatum Everett,
Good. How are you?
Mark Parrish, Tatum.
Hi, Tatum.
Is this a superstitious thing?
So you said
I
running
said
back.
wide receiver and running back. I want to see who's going to be what the core is going to look like. Yeah, exactly. But I'm looking forward to seeing dude come in and play running back for us, man. I've hated him forever because he's always been a Viking killer, but now he's one of us.
Oh man, if he can be healthy, he can stay healthy.
I know.
He's dynamic.
Yeah,
Be a great addition.
I'm looking forward. I want to see McCarthy get in there and watch him develop. Just the thought, the opportunity of having a franchise quarterback develop. I cannot. I'm giddy about that. Just the possibility of it.
And how about the new linebackers, the new defensive players, the new names we have on defense? I don't know when Van Ginkel will be available to us. He's not playing yet, right?
He's in practice.
He's in
practice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, not normal workload yet. But he's getting there.
Good.
But that's also giving Dallas, I heard on the drive here, your guy the time to get in and get some reps with the ones.
Right. What about Cashman?
Yeah, I mean, he's looking good. I think he's going to be a good fit there with Ivan Pace for sure, you know. I don't think it's going to give him competition to wear the green dot, but I do think that Ivan's going to look good. They're going to look good next to each other.
Yeah, I could see in the preseason. I mean, they're probably going to go back and forth with the green dot. I mean, they have to get Blake up to speed because that's what he did a little bit in Houston. So they can trust him to do that as long as he starts to understand the defense as well as Ivan does. But I wouldn't be surprised if you see them kind of bounce back and forth, just like, all right, if you just have to have contingency plans. If Ivan gets hurt, well, he's the next man up. You got to practice that. You got to have the helmet on the sideline. Got to throw him in there, start making some calls. So I could see both of them. But to your point, Tatum, I don't know if it's a real competition between the two, but they got to just flush them out. The one group that I was going to kind of mention is who's going to step up with Hawkinson out. I mean, we don't know when he's going to come back. I mean, it could be 4 weeks, it could be 6 weeks, 8 weeks. You know, we don't really know. But we saw what Oliver can do as far as a blocker. I mean, I think he's a better pass catcher than most people think. But then, like, you know, we have probably 5 other tight ends.
There's 11 on the roster right now.
11 tight ends.
Are you serious?
Really?
Okay, that's what I thought the other day.
Now you're questioning
Now
yourself.
I'm questioning myself.
Oh, you're
because
probably
you guys
right.
were shocked.
Well, we have Johnny Munt. We have Robert Tunyon, who we signed. Nick Muse. They moved N'Keal Harry to tight end.
Then there's Samus Ray.
And then
Reyes.
Trey Knox.
So maybe there's 11 receivers. 8. I get the 2 confused. So that could be on me. Let me see.
Wow.
Either way, that's a lot.
It did sound like you made up 2 of those names, Ben.
Yeah.
Nick Muse.
Yeah, like
Sammy Reyes.
Refresh Wholehearted.
Who else you got there, Hawk?
We got, let's see, I'm looking at progress.
Okay, so Harry is listed on the website as a wide receiver right now, but he is tight end, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Samus would be 7.
Isn't that a Metroid reference?
Samus. Yes, absolutely. That's the character. That's the female.
Hang on.
He went along
Yes,
with the
Samus.
Brains, I believe.
Samus.
Yeah,
One of
Metroid.
Turner's
this
favorite characters, Corey.
SAMMIS.
Oh.
He's
that's
an
not as fun.
international program player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a tryout during tryouts, and then he made the team. He's been with other teams around the NFL before.
Yeah, should have spelled it like Metroid. SAMUS.
Yep.
I'm sure his parents will reconsider.
International from where?
Yeah, it's not too late.
I got to believe it's Ireland,
Oh,
right?
goodness. Now you're really putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
There's 90 players I have to know about. Sometimes it's just, it's hard.
I'm going to say it's Samus is from Ireland.
Well, I think Sauce would say it's Seamus. Right? We learned that one.
Chile.
Wait, what?
Chile.
Really?
Chile?
That's what it says.
They're playing American football in Chile?
He is.
He was.
Yeah, maybe. He looks really good out there.
He's 6'7"?
Yeah, he's
6'7", 240? That's a huge bitch.
He's one of those. He's a huge. He's one of those.
If she repeated that, almost got her.
No. I just got caught off guard. I was like, can you say that? He played college basketball first.
Gotcha.
He looks like a basketball player.
Hey, Elizabeth is here. And John Bonus is here. Now the whole group is here.
Johnny Bones.
Yeah, we're knocking stuff over. I'm breaking
I know.
headphones. We're having a hell of a day.
I'm going to get off here in a second, guys. Yeah, easy. Anyway, that's Vikings news as I know it.
That was Vikings news.
Man, there's lots going on here.
I love that we're talking about it again.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. For
Very
sure.
exciting.
Yeah. Tatum, what's your thoughts on the new quarterback? I like. Have you spent any one-on-one time with him?
Yeah, I don't. Are you talking about JJ?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, well, on draft night, we left the draft, got in our minivan, and drove all the way out to his party because we were in Detroit. His draft party was like down the road. So we met him that night, and he was nothing but nice. He was so sweet, very put together. His whole family was there, his fiance, his dog. It was like a very cool experience to like be there on the night of this guy's life-changing. But he's been very impressive. I was talking to some of the players who were saying like after practice, he'll get in their lockers with them, like by their lockers, and talk to them about plays. They'll go into the film. They'll watch it on their iPads together. So I think he's really, really trying to get as up to speed as he possibly can. He said his goal this camp or going into camp was to know the plays as he heard them, be able to relay them to the huddle for the first time he hears them. And he was not that way at OTAs. And now he feels like it's there, which is really, really exciting. I mean, some of those third down and red zone plays are just so long. So I think that was the ones he was the most worried about. But he seems to be acclimating really well. And I think he's got a huge fan base already. He looked awesome on Saturday in front of the fans for the first time. He looked really good. And I think he's really going to really up the ante in this competition for Sam, which is good. That's what you want to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you get a chance to say goodbye to Kirk before he left?
Oh, I don't know. No?
No, you didn't?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he wasn't here after locker cleanout day, so no.
Did you see him walking into Falcons training camp wearing a Hawks jersey?
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean,
does he ever wear a T-Wolves jersey?
I mean, he's a chameleon. Come on, Kirk.
I saw a quote tweet that said he looked like a guy moving into like college dorms for the weekend because he had like his little rolling suitcase with him. Yeah.
Oh well.
We got to play the part.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to look at the future for a change.
Sure.
Like not that Kirk wasn't the future, but it is nice to look forward and not wonder what you're going to do there, as opposed to seeing how much money you're going to pay someone or how long. Like you're kind of, you feel like you are on like the downward end of someone's career, I guess. And this is like you're looking up, and I'm excited about that.
It was a slight difference in watching. Have you not heard that?
No, what is that?
Oh man,
really?
Yeah, we have to get her up to speed on what this is.
Yeah, that's Justin Jefferson.
Wait, really?
Yep, and Zach took it and mixed him with the Vikings horn.
Yeah, no, I thought I heard the horn.
It's a little bit of both.
That's
kind
of painful.
Yeah. So do you have the actual clip that we ripped it from?
Let me get that.
You know this audio clip, and then Zach brilliantly put them together.
Is it from receiver?
It's from the other day when he got, I think, the first press conference back. I believe.
Oh, okay. So this is recent.
It's not that one.
Just like I said.
It's not that one. I'll find it. Don't you worry.
It's very interesting.
That's not it.
Did he try to do it?
No.
Okay.
I did a couple.
There it is.
Oh, no.
There it is.
I did a couple.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I like
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Works. It works.
It works really good. It just sounds like a sad skull horn, though.
Yeah.
I know. That's the bit, I guess. What I was going to say was the one thing that I noticed in practice with the quarterbacks on Saturday was that already collectively as a group, they move around the pocket, bringing up, talking about Kirk. I mean, Kirk got better at it. I mean, I think that we all appreciate the fact that he kind of felt the pressure a little bit more, and that he could elude some of the pressure and he could create a little bit more on the outside. That was great. But it was like we had to force him into that, whether it was publicly, internally, whatever. The quarterbacks that we have right now, doesn't matter who's starting, they all seem to look younger and more athletic at the quarterback spot. And they are.
Yeah.
So, there is that point. Now, I don't think any of those guys right now are as skilled as Kirk is throwing the football. But when it comes to, all right, if things break down and you need a quarterback to run and pick up, just get past the line of scrimmage and pick up a few yards, all those guys can do that.
For sure. No, can't agree more.
That's fun. Because I hate it when they do it to us. I'd like to see us do it to some people.
Right.
Yeah. All right, room is packed.
Yeah, look at that.
Ben, you said you're tapping out?
Yeah, I'll tap out because we need mics. I'll hang out for a little while, and then I'll go.
One Twin Cities live person out, one Twin Cities live person in. Right? Yeah. Ben out, Elizabeth in. John Bonus is here. Elizabeth Reese is here. Tatum's already here. Eric's already here. Mark's already here. We're playing initials at 20 minutes for quarterfinal number 3 of the 2024 Initials Invitational. But Fan 5 in a second, right after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.